Hello Disco World, welcome back to the Kokkedal Open, the third stop of the PDGA Euro Tour 2022. We're watching the FPO coverage round 2 back 9 brought to you by MDG Media. In the studio from Helsinki, Mr. Andrew Gum and I'm Moser von Donnerkeil.
Great to be back with you all. Very exciting to watch this second round. Front round provided a lot of excitement. And let's see how it goes.
Yeah, the back 9 of the Fred-Offen course is quite interesting. It's a bit more open, the holes are a tad longer, pretty wind affected. It's going to be interesting to watch what these ladies can do. Let's take a look at our card.
Plenty of OB too on this back 9, so it's going to be pretty hard to control the disc in that wind. Here we get a good look at the front 9 results.
Anniken has a pretty clean card except for that unfortunate triple bogey on hole number 4, pars everywhere else. Antonia managed to card some birdies, so did Likke. Let's see what the ladies can do on the back 9 of this fantastic course.
Yeah, we got a tight race. Just 2 strokes between the top 3 there. Anybody's game at this point.
Hole number 10 is an interesting one. It's not about the length, but it's a pretty technical hole. First you have to navigate the disc over the ridge, then take a left turn after that. The green itself is sloped and pretty fast. You gotta make sure you have like excellent distance control too.
Yeah, this one's really tricky for a relatively short hole. There's more of a hump there than you can tell. You gotta get up over that hill, but then it drops off quite quickly. And here you see you gotta turn that corner late, and then it's a very steep slope. So if you don't put it close, the putt can be really scary here.
Also, like the bushes on the left and right on the fairway are tricky as. If you end up in there, you can easily add an extra 1 or 2 strokes to your car on this
Yeah,
one.
most definitely. It's averaging 1 stroke over par for the ladies, so very difficult. Antonia keeping it low, just cresting that hill. A little bit off on the right side, but hopefully she can have a decent approach from there.
I think it's safe to say this is not a lefty hole.
No, not at all.
Great skip there. Does she make it around the corner? Just a tad short, but I think she has a look from there.
Lefty forehand from Anniken. Looks pretty good, but maybe a little early on the turn. Fights through, but not much of a look over there.
First up, Antonia. Lining up a left-hand forehand shot.
Sobbed that off a bit, but maybe she still has a chance for par. Anniken has to go patent pending and try to slide it up, but she's left it a bit short.
Antonia lays it up. It's a smart move.
Yeah, she'll have to take the bogey. See what Likke can do. Is she thinking about this one? No, of course not. Smart layup.
I think 3 is a pretty good result in this hole, unless your drive is absolutely perfect. Otherwise, there's no option for birdie in this hole.
Yeah, I was lucky to card the birdie on the final day. Took a good drive and a good putt, though. Oh, misses that one left. That could spell trouble. You don't want to miss a putt on this hole.
That's a tester for sure. And she makes it. Great putt.
Great putt right there. Well done. Still a bogey, but great stroke after all.
Next up, Antonia.
Got a bogey putt as well. She's taking her time with it. It's a bit of a low ceiling, and that slope is much more than you can tell from the camera.
And she nails it. Perfect. Yes. Looks like an easy tap in for Likke here.
She's happy with her par. Stroke on the card. And then we're moving over to hole 11. This one's quite tricky.
Yeah, hole 11 is a pretty long par 3. First, you have to make sure your drive actually goes through the gap, then hopefully banks over so you get the max distance out of it, and then lands somewhere on the fairway. You don't want to be too far left or right either, and the basket itself is, nested behind those guardian trees. It's a good hole.
It's a very good hole. Yeah, I'm yet to see a birdie on this one, but I'm sure it can be done with just the right drive.
It's definitely like a bonus birdie hole.
Yeah. Yeah, averaging 0.78 above par for these ladies, so Definitely tough in the wind.
Likke has the box, and she managed to throw a beautiful drive.
Well, that's a great turnover, and it's coming back, too. That's the kind of shape that it takes.
That's ideal.
Yeah, nice one. She can give that a run uphill. That's about 20, 25 meters from the basket. Antonia looks like she might have grip locked that a bit, but decent result to get through, I think, most of those trees. She seems happy with it.
Well, at least kinda content.
Yeah, with the reaction off the trees anyway. Missed her line, but... See how Anniken goes after this one. She's smashing on it.
That's a fantastic drive.
I like that, yep. Right up there. Pretty much on the green.
I think she's still a tad short, but I think maybe 25-meter upshot.
Yep. Oh, there you see the wind ripping. She's going through
that little gap. Wow. She does not make it, unfortunately.
Tough position.
Okay, she puts it right next to the basket. She should be able to call the 4.
Okay, she's maybe almost 30 meters. Nice approach. Easy 3. Anniken in similar position, maybe a little bit further up. She just wants to put it close. Stress-free par.
It's in the bullseye.
That's all you can ask for on this hole, really. Oh.
Not again. Antonia gets punished again. I think that putt was not bad, actually. Like, it's just the basket that didn't want to hold it.
Low left is usually pretty okay, but yeah, it just didn't go in the cage. Maybe the wind blew it out, or it's not going to let it affect her mood, though.
Antonia smiling. Yeah.
Nice to see that.
Off to hole number 12 we go. This is a technical par 4. The fairway has OB on the left and a natural OB on the right. Also a man note has to be played on the left hand side, so nobody's going to hyzer around that tree section over there. Once you navigate around it, you have a clear look at the basket if your drive is long enough. The path on the right is OB as well. The basket is not too close from it. So you really have to make sure like how you want to approach your basket. Do the hyzer over the road, which is a bit scary, or go the other way with the danger of skipping towards the road. Interesting decision to make.
Yeah, and when the wind's this strong, it's really difficult to end up where you want to, but definitely plays a little longer than 155. The first shot is quite uphill, but if you get up there, then yeah, you're heading down on your second shot, so they should be able to reach this one anyway. This looks pretty good. Nice placement shot up to the top of the hill.
That's ideal, isn't it? She's in the sweet spot right there.
Perfect.
Next up, Anniken. Let's see what she can do. Oh, she's ripping that drive.
She's got great distance. Crushed it way up there on top of the hill.
Beautiful shot.
Perfect place.
Antonia with her new momentum disc driver.
Looks pretty good.
Seems to be a pretty stable disc.
Oh, it's OB though. It turned a little bit over maybe.
That's so unfortunate.
So here throwing third shot with that penalty.
She's still pretty far away from the basket. It's like a full drive. She left that one a little bit low, maybe.
A little too low, yeah.
You don't get any skips on that grass either, so well, yeah.
That's pretty lush. Ooh, I hope that comes back.
Is that going to skip on the road, maybe?
Road skip?
No, she left it OB, unfortunately.
A little too wide, yeah. Saw her reaction. She's disappointed in her play there. This one, maybe got a bit scared of that OB. Left it a little bit left side and short, but...
It is safe, which is good.
Yeah, par's fine here. Antonio's approach looks alright. Bit short. Likke trying to put it close. Gonna have to take a 5.
Easy upshot though, she's in the bull's eye. She left that one a bit short too. It's still a tester putt for her.
Yeah, she's really trusting that sidearm approach in the wind, and it has been working pretty good for her. Hopefully she can get that putt.
Oh, just a tad low.
Short. She's all over the basket though, isn't she? None of her putts missed by much.
No, she is such a good putter, and she's just really unlucky today.
That one had some lack of commitment maybe, but she's able to come back for the bogey anyway, so 5s and a 6. That hole caused a bit of carnage on our lead card.
Yeah, and hole 13 is not an easier hole at all. It's a tad longer, it's very open, it's surrounded by OB completely. Also, the basket is on a slope, it is elevated, and the B is not more than 10 meters away.
Yeah, this is a tough one as well. A lot of OB.
An extra difficulty is like the bush section on the right, on the left, has a steep drop of 2. Once you're in there, it is really tough to get back.
There's basically no way out from there. There's a little pond at the bottom of it. If you find your disc, you're happy, and if you're able to get out, you're ecstatic. That's hugging the line, but safe.
It's a beautiful drive.
Great
You also
shot.
have to take into account like the wind from the right might make your disc flip a tad more than you actually wanted to. It's a difficult hole.
See how this goes. She's gonna leave it wide on the lefty hyzer. Perfect placement.
Next up, Antonia. Is she going to navigate around the left or the right of those power lines?
Looks like she's taking the wide hyzer.
It's a safe and good shot.
Yep. So this one averaged 0.89 strokes over par for our field. Plenty of difficulty with that OB, especially with that drop off on the basket behind. Looks pretty good.
It's in the middle of the fairway, safe and good drive. From there she might be able to throw an easy approach shot and hopefully tap it in for par.
Anniken grabbing some range and then opting for that forehand again. Sawed off though. It's okay though.
Oh, it was luckily short enough to not go downhill.
Yep. He's the best drive of the group, and she's going after it on her second shot. Looks pretty good. She's up there. Gets a bit squirrely, but I think she's safe.
I think she's inside the circle still. On the other hand, still it's a real tough putt from it. She's probably at 8 or 9 meters into the headwind, onto the elevated basket. I think I would probably lay up.
This one's diabolical with that elevated basket and the OB behind.
It can be really punishing, and you have to make sure you have the right decision, like regarding risk-reward ratio here.
Yeah, good point. It's always great to get it close, and if you can't, you really want to think about that putt before you let it go.
Oh, look at Emma, she's just outside the circle. She kind of pitches up and leaves herself with a roll. Oh no, stay in, please.
Oh, you hate to see that. She just tried to lay up, and the wind wouldn't let it stop. Pushed it back. Now she's like circle's edge.
She's running it now.
Oh! Lucky that's that, but what a bid. Tough hole.
It is. Yeah, okay.
Smart layup.
Anniken saw exactly what happened to Likke, and she just laid up low. Smart move.
Yeah, Likke has to take the bogey. Anniken as well.
Great par by Antonia here.
Yep, well played. Yeah, that one can wreck your day if you're not careful.
Hole number 14, 82 meters. There's no secret about this hole. It's a straight shot. You have to place it in the middle. Once you're off to the left or right, these bushes are tricky. You might not actually have any chance to just pitch out. it is difficult. So make sure you drive straight on the fairway and hopefully into the basket.
Yeah, this one you just gotta find something straight and try to get the distance right. Kind of a late tunnel there, but not too much difficulty. Playing as one of the easiest ones.
Well, from the tee, like you actually do play a little uphill.
Yeah, it feels like you're throwing uphill, but then it drops right off. So this looks okay. A little bit off to the right side, I guess.
Well, she turned it over a little bit. She's in that tricky part on the right-hand side between all the trees and bushes. Hopefully she has a look from there.
She's a great putter, so if there's any window, she'll give it a chance. This looks great.
It's a fantastic drive, just at the edge of circle 1 maybe.
Yep.
Next up, Anniken. She's throwing a mid or fairway driver maybe.
One's got some height on it. Kicks back to the fairway. Good result. She's about 15 meters from there. Downhill putt. Let's see if she runs it. It's a little bit sheltered from the wind here, so one of those places you could go for it. She's just happy to have it close for par, looks like. Okay, Antonia doesn't have much. She's gonna have to forehand out.
Beautiful. That's ideal from there. Now Likke with the look for birdie.
Whoa, great putt there.
It's a beautiful putt. She nails it from just outside circle's edge, I think.
Yeah, excellent birdie.
Besides her, only Camilla Compton was able to score a birdie in this hole.
Moving on to hole 15. 104 meters, moving from left to right. Bit downhill. Beautiful bench right behind the basket. Great spot.
Yeah, it's a tricky hole too. You have OB on the left, OB long, a strong wind from the side, and those guardian trees on the right you have to navigate around. You have to really decide, like, are you going to rip it, risking to actually land OB, or are you going to try to leave it detached short and then maybe end up on the right in the trees? So it's a very well designed hole here. Like
Yeah, and the wind just seems to tear right through this part of the course particularly. There, you're seeing a bit of it now. High forehand. Maybe a bit early. She doesn't look too happy about it. Shapes up good for this lefty backhand. Let's see.
Antonia rips a drive there.
I like this. Is it going all the way up there? Yep.
She's just outside circle 1. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, she'll have a 40-footer for birdie.
Wow.
This looks pretty good as well. Maybe a bit too much hyzer.
She catches the last tree, but she's still out.
She got out, yeah. She's on circle's edge as well. Having some trouble scrambling here, but see if she can get this one close at least. Still a bit.
She left herself with the tester, maybe 9 meters. Likke from what looks like 14, 15 meters maybe.
Anniken, yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's Anniken there.
That's right, yeah, for birdie. Let's go!
Oh, what a putt.
Huge putt. Great shot from Anniken. Antonia with a birdie look as well.
And she nails it.
Ladies, great putting. Huge birdies there. Likke, unfortunately, a little bit short. She's going to have to take a double bogey there, but some great birdies from Anniken and Antonia. Huge putts.
Super impressive there.
It really is, yeah. With that win on that hole, excellent work.
Hole 16 is one of the trickier holes on the course. It's only 105 meters, but plays at least like a 120-meter shot. You have to throw your drive straight and then make it turn right after the trees. If you hit those trees, you'll be struggling for 4. So basically, a longer shot is the favorable version here, but then again, the wind is so strong. It comes downhill from the right and pushes you this to the left. It's a super tricky hole.
Yeah, so much going on this one. Huge bonus birdie if you can get it. 3's a great score. That tree knocks it down. Difficult approach from there.
Definitely, but it's better than like actually to be caught inside.
And it shapes good for the lefty backhand, by Kaiser at least.
Anniken smashes a drive out there. Is it long enough? It is.
It's great. She turned the corner and everything. She's still got about 18, 20 meters, but really good drive. This one looks a little bit too turned. It's probably going to... doesn't even get to cut roll. It's stuck in there. Tough spot.
It's a tough hole, like the whole average 0.67 over par.
Yeah, not surprising.
Antonia with the perfect upshot, maybe 6-7 meter putt from there.
Yeah, great work from where she was. Here's a very difficult shot as well. Lukke's going with a big spike Heiser forehand. Wow, well played.
Great shot. Anniken maybe has some kind of look.
Okay, nice try.
She puts it right next to the basket. That's ideal.
From a knee. Oh, catches a lot of chains, but that was pretty high and left. And that one's a little right. There we go. Just right.
Anniken managed to card a great par.
Yeah, bogeys for the others. So now Anniken has a one-stroke lead. Antonia and Likke both tied at +9. This hole's one you really want to get.
Yeah, hole 17 is the shortest hole in the course. It's a downhill shot. Basically like a 25-30% power shot. All you're gonna do is like make your disc go down halfway, kind of skip or skid the rest, and hopefully rest under the basket. Anything that's aimed at the basket will end up way down the hill.
Yeah, funky little shot. Really soft touch. Speed control. Trying to put on the brakes when you come in here. Skip shot plays. You just want to put it close because you got the ace run that leaves you with a really long comebacker.
First up, Anniken throwing a putter.
Looks pretty good. Comes in soft. But that slope, yeah, maybe leaves her a tester. This looks really good. Nice and low. Right to the pole.
Fantastic drive.
Can't do any better. Likke going with the backhand turnover, but that's a little early. Kind of a lot early. She's still circle two's edge. It's quite a short hole, but she has to lay up.
That's a good layup.
Anniken coming back, can't quite get it done.
Par for Likke, par for Anniken, and a beautiful bird for Antonia.
Hard job. Nice job. A couple other birdies on the field, Laura Posh and Cecilia Sheen Ockels.
Off to hole number 18, the last hole of the back nine. It's a 95-meter par 3 hole. You're throwing into a straight headwind. The basket is protected by guardian trees on the left-hand side and located on a little slope. It is a tough hole.
Yeah, this one's a tricky shape. You definitely don't want to be on the left side because that's just jailhouse over there. You don't want to turn it over too much to the right either, or you'll have a really long putter. You might hit somebody hanging out by the front. So yeah, you just want to try to get it as far up there as you can. Maybe like righty backhand flex or forehand flip up kind of thing.
Yeah, that might just leave you like just at circle's edge for an option to actually putt for bird. But then again, it's such a tricky shot to actually land there. Like the headwind is so strong, you have to get your angle perfectly right.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody get it close yet.
Antonia unfortunately left that one pretty low and short.
This looks pretty good, but
is it going to hold the line?
If it can fight through, it's great.
Yep.
Yep.
Circle 2.
There you go. 18 meters or 60 feet for the birdie. This looks... Oh, it's turning. The wind helped that one. Pretty good shape after all. She's in circle 2 as well.
You can see how strong that headwind there is. Antonia still has a second drive almost from there. Well, it is a proper drive still. And she throws a forehand that unfortunately catches those trays. Oh, she just got a kick out there.
Yeah, now she has to reach out, patent pending. She looks focused on this though. Let's see if she can do it. Come on. Oh!
That was such a good
great
putt.
hit.
She's so unlucky with these baskets today. Like, she's been spat out, I think, at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, she's all over it.
Great up.
Yeah.
Easy. So easy pass for Likke and Anniken. Antonia, unfortunately, with the bogey here.
Yep, tap in there. So that leaves Anniken with a 1-stroke lead. She's at +8. Antonio and Likke +9.
It's such a tight race.
Yeah, very exciting action. Make sure you get back here for round 3. Thanks a lot to all the production crew and course designers, TDs, everybody involved. Thanks for all the effort.
Okay, let's take a look at results. Anniken +8, Antonia, Likke +9. Very colorful cards here. Birdies and bogeys galore.
Yeah, lots of variety on the scorecard there. The win was definitely a factor, but everyone played really well. And there we see the top. We actually have a 3-way tie for second. Laura getting in on some of that. We saw her on our first day's coverage. She played really well today again. Shot the hot round, +4.
Good stuff there from Laura.
So tied race. Make sure you get back to check it out.
All right, this is a wrap. See you for round 3.